Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of lightweight action between Vinny Paz and Diego Chico Corrales. Vinny Paz's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Diego Chico Corrales is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vinny the Paz. His adversary, fighting out of the red corner, Diego Chico Corrales.
All right, guys, listen up. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight.
A little get-to-know-you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great, but then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Blocks that belt line well. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. It is a seesaw battle early on here. Amazing stuff out of these two. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vinny Paz. And Corrales able to block that punch. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Corrales with a block punch.
So I guess I gotta.
Three punches, combination. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swell.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And Teddy, you can start to see that eye starting to swell up.
And right now what he has to do is go into a defensive mode so it doesn't get hit anymore, doesn't get swollen anymore.
Blocks that punch. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to start moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landed, they'll start going over the shoulder.
Teddy, what do you
you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical...
Oh, and there you go. Diego Corrales has been stunned. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now.
Punch it out, no holding.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Diego Corrales is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good block by Corrales. Final 10 seconds. Good job with another left hand.
You don't have to slug it out with him. You don't have to slug it out with him. You're gonna tire yourself out. Take the shots. The compress on that. The work on this one. The worst.
He's done. He's shot. I want you to double up that jab and finish off the hook. Okay? 1, 2.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good job protecting himself. A headshot blocked. Diego Corrales is proving to be elusive. Paz's opponent is really getting away with one here because he hasn't been the victim of any body work.
No, well, he should have talked to a plumber because, you know, he should have asked the plumber, hey, if a guy has a real nice house, you know, how can I mess it up? How can I ruin it? How can I flood it? Well, go downstairs and open up some pipes. Well, if a guy's fast, you know what? Go downstairs, open up some pipes, do a little flooding. You know, go down there. I mean, take away the speed.
And Corrales able to block that punch. Good block by Corrales. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Paz's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Diego Corrales' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Not able to land the headshot. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Great show by these two. What an entertaining bout this has been. Neither man willing to give up an inch and giving everything they've got.
So it's like that old song, whatever you can do, I can do better. That's how they're challenging each other.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. That's a nice counter punch from Diego Corrales. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Diego Corrales' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Teddy, once a fighter starts showing fatigue like this, and he starts showing real visible signs of it, is it nearly impossible for him to come back and get back that juice that he once had?
No, you can turn it around. I mean, that's what comebacks are about. You know, sometimes the comeback is with the guy who's ahead. He falls behind, and then he changes his mind. He remembers what he had to remember, and he remembers what it is that he came here to do.
Keep your head moving. Don't punch him. Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Let's get on that swelling. I'll press on that.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off with the hook, okay? 1, 1, 2. Get the compress.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. And Corrales able to block that punch. Diego Corrales is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside.
Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement. You got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front. No head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Good counter punch from Corrales. And another shot to the midsection. What do they say, Teddy? The body doesn't move.
No, it doesn't move, and that's why he's going down there, because what he's doing now, he's freezing the head movement later on. Expect him to go up there and visit the upstairs later.
Keep working the body.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Wow! Vinny Paz is stunned, and he is hurt. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
One, two, three, four.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. And now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless, and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Oh, Diego Corrales is in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Diego Corrales. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
But gives one. Good work by Vinny Paz.
Paz is not finding the answer with this style. He's got to make an adjustment from this brawling, slugging style here in these middle rounds.
But, Joe, you know, the problem is I don't think he can make that adjustment. What you see is what you get. This is what he is. This is what he trains to be.
Has got to like where he's headed right now. Now, your scorecard still has him trailing, but he did win that last round.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, before it looked like he was just trying to, you know, negotiate with his opponent. Now negotiation is over. He's trying to just go through him. And for where he's at, I think that's the right attitude.
Blocks that punch. Diego Corrales' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Vinny's pads is just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Diego Corrales. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
His statistics really shine in that last round. You can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. Now, it's not black and white. You land more punches, you win the round. But in this case, I do think he's up on the scorecards based on that round.
Yeah, I believe he is too. You know, you're looking at it, and you just feel that he's got control of the pace, the tempo. You know, he's winning the fight, but there's a risk there because he's starting to throw a lot of punches, sometimes a little carelessly. That's going to leave him a little bit open to a counter.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Good counter punch from Corrales. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Diego Corrales has been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Diego Corrales is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
No need to get into a brawl with this guy. That's what he wants. Don't get it. Don't worry, we'll take care of that.
So So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Diego Corrales' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Haz is using up too much of his energy. You can just tell that he is, holy cow, Vinny, and he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Diego Chico Corrales is going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. Diego Chico Corrales is your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.
I said that 'cause I blew so many planes, it takes training to get like this. How you gonna tell me it's raining when it's only drizzling? So stop all the pump faking and the dribbling and shoot the other kids trying to get it in. Better believe me.